Hello professionals, today I'm going to show you 4 tips to get over editor's block before this video ends. If you're seated at your editing suite feeling a bit like a ship lost at sea amidst a storm of raw footage and creative chaos, this video is your lighthouse. So grab your favorite cup of tea or coffee and let's venture into turning that fatigue and frustration into an exhilarating journey of creation. So tip number 1 is actually understanding what editor's block is. First things first, let's shatter a misconception here. Editor's block is essentially a myth. It's not a blockade that's stopping you from creating. It's a sign you're struggling to create something to the quality you want. It's your brain's way of going, let's not do anything unless we can do it right. Unfortunately, doing nothing will not progress your predicament. So the first tip is to give up the idea of getting it done well enough and just start editing no matter how bad it is. Because if you keep editing bad enough, eventually your brain gives up on editor's block and you'll start editing good. Tip number 2, the power of listing. Another thing that could be stopping you is overwhelm, especially when there is a mountain of work staring at you. In this situation, it's important to remember 20% of all the energy you have is fueling your brain, and you can very easily burn it out by spending all your energy juggling thoughts and to-do lists in your head. So tip number 2 is to unload those swirling thoughts onto a piece of paper, giving your brain the space to focus on the work that's right in front of you right now. Tip number 3 is a breath of fresh creativity. Now comes my favorite part. If your head feels like a cement block weighing you down, then it's time to step back and take a breather. And a breather doesn't mean watching TV, talking to someone, or going on social media. And I hope we can see the irony in this. But tip number 3 is have a 15-minute nap. Set a timer for 15 minutes, find a comfortable spot to lie down, and cover your eyes. If you're in a noisy environment, then I recommend putting on something like lo-fi hip-hop. As you lay there, tune into your body. Is there a tightness in your shoulders? Is there an ache in the back of your neck? Start by focusing at the top of your forehead and working your way down to the eyes, the chin, the neck, the shoulders. I want you to take note of how every single part of your body feels while you take this break. I want you to become acutely aware of every single sensation within your body. What this does is it makes you aware of how your body is handling itself right now, because it's very easy for us as video editors to forget how it feels. By doing this, it allows our body to actually relax in every aspect, so that by the time you get up from the nap, you're actually feeling energized and not tired. So tip number 4 is the magical first button. Now with a refreshed mind and a tranquil spirit, it's time to dive in. But wait, no pressure here. We want to start by simply opening your project file in DaVinci Resolve. Don't ponder about the complex edits or the grand outcome, just open the project file. What's happening is by just opening the project, you're allowing your habits to kick in right after, and you'll start importing your assets, organizing your timeline, and then next thing you know, you're editing without really having to think about it. And the trick is to just not get overwhelmed. Don't think about the big grand scheme of things right now. What is the exact next step you need to do, and just do that. So you see, my friends, the voyage from I can't to I'm doing this is all about pausing, then pressing the next button. Remember, what you create may not be perfect, but that doesn't matter right now. It's about getting in there and just pressing the next button and making sure you don't wear yourself down while you're at it. So go ahead, unleash the creator within you, and until next time, I'll catch you around.